Hi, welcome. This is M-Dog, and we are once again bringing you a little bit of footage from a game that's in early access. This is called Isurgency. This is the follow-up to a source mod, and this is a very interesting tactical shooter. Let's go ahead and get in here to the audio settings. Turn the volume down a little bit, and certainly turn the music down. And while we're looking at options, we can go ahead and check out some of the options. You can edit key bindings, which I haven't even played this enough to understand all of the things that you can do. Server browser takes you, of course, to where the servers are and see how many players are currently playing in different servers. So before we do that, let's just talk a little bit about Isurgency. You know, I think if you are looking for something a little more focused than Battlefield 4, a little less outlandish than Call of Duty, this may be for you. It is a team-based tactical shooter. It's going to be slower paced than some of the more mainstream shooters. At least it seems like it will be. The reason why I was planning on doing this video now, I've thought about doing this for a while, and honestly, this is just, it's not something that I've played a lot of, and so all I can really do is show you a little bit of gameplay, and there are lots of players out there that have been pretty committed to this game and have gotten very good at it. So when I jump into a match, it's not a pretty picture, but this is going. They're releasing it, full release. So we're going to be moving this from early access here to a full release on, I think, January 22nd, and apparently there's going to be one more large update before then, and then future updates still planned after it's released. But it's in a pretty good place right now, pretty stable, and all that. And in terms of how it looks, well, you'll see how it looks in just a moment. They advertise this game as having over 20 weapons, 12 multiplayer and cooperative maps, 5 game modes, and that are multiplayer focused, and then 2 cooperative game modes. Now, I can't confirm all that. I haven't played it enough to see all of that, but let's go ahead and try to jump into a match here, and it may not let us in. Some of these that have one spot open are actually have a reserve slot or two, but this appears like it may actually let us in. Let's see, sometimes it'll freeze up and give you an error if there is a reserved slot. But Isurgency has been on Steam for a while now, and like I said, this is there was a source mod that this was basically a follow-up to, full released version of. So one thing that you'll see here from the start is you're going to choose which group you're a part of, and based on what you choose, you will have different roles that are available. So if we choose sharpshooter, we're going to be on that squad, and we will then come into the game as soon as there is an opportunity for new spawns. Looks like 20 seconds is how long we're waiting to get a new spawn. So let's go ahead and get on to someone that's doing something a little different there. Okay, so insurgents are victorious. There is voice chat, so you
gotta protect the points, guys. There was no one on them until we got to A. You can't do that.
Okay, so we've got some talking going on, and I don't know if there's a way to turn the.
So wait, are we protecting or destroying?
Alright, I think we're still unfortunately going to be hearing people talk. So you can, of course, rotate through your different weapons and shift to run, and everything else is pretty standard first-person shooter here. You can go prone, and we are expecting the enemy to come through this hallway, and on this map this is sort of a typical spot where you do start to run into enemies. So we're going to set up and get ready. You see the fire. Ooh, mercy! You can see the fire coming through the wall there. So graphics are really pretty good, and one thing I like about this game is that it is a little more slower paced, and it is so required to work as a team. And one thing that I have to be able to remember here is to focus on what does my team currently look like. I haven't played it enough to even like remember, like, okay, so this is what my team looks like, and this is what the other team's going to look like. And you saw how quickly we died. I mean, it's just a one-shot kill for the most part kind of thing, and somebody was just waiting for us and got us. So we're all hiding back in the shadows here. We're trying to stay up with this other guy that's running forward pretty aggressively. I think he just ran into conflict here. We're still behind him. You can't jump. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, he just killed me. A teammate killed me. So we'll go back in here. I'd like to at least fire the gun once, right? I think there is a way to... But that replaces your primary weapon, not your secondary weapon. So you can't, like some games... That's a floating gun. Wow. You can't, like some games, pick up two primary weapons. And this is not a room we probably want to be in. Oh, what do you know? We got a kill. Somebody was on us there.
I mean, do you press something or?
Alright, so this is Insurgency. It honestly is really fun, especially when you get on a team where the squads kind of stick together, have a focused goal in mind, as we're going to just kind of spectate this guy before we wrap it up and see what he does. He's come into the large room as well.
Okay, yeah.
And that last death, I didn't even see where the opponent was firing from. Could have been from outside looking in. Oh, yeah. Two of them over there. That guy has a rocket launcher. Alright, so they spawned us in one more time. We'll do this one more time. We're going to go left again. Whoa. Ah, right around the corner. Somebody finally got him. Alright, so that is Insurgency. If you're interested in finding out more about it, check it out on Steam. This is M-Dog. As always, thanks for watching.